11 9 students were absent, 9 to 11, though there were the test. So this should not happen. So what I have told in the previous class, today I have come up with the notes. You can see the notes, what is being taught in the previous class. I was being teaching about the data structure of assembler, as it is having the two translations, that is two pass assemblers, pass 1 and pass 2. In pass 1 analysis phase and in pass 2 synthesis phase takes place. And if you want, you can see what we have seen in the other classes of this. And before that, let me show you the brief syllabus of the second unit. This is how the brief syllabus of the second unit, as I have told you about the elements of the assembly language, a simple assembly scheme. We have seen elements of the assembly language. In that, I have told you about the what are the features of the assembly language, and how is the assembly scheme. In the assembly scheme, we have seen the representation of a assembly language program, and in the third 2.3 part, I was been telling you in the previous class the pass structure of a assembler. Well, the pass structure of a assembler has got two translations, that is pass 1 and pass 2. During pass 1 and pass 2, we come across these pass are nothing but the scan of a program. For that, we say it as the pass structure of a, or the pass of a assembler, of assembly language. So the pass goes with the two features, that is the analysis and the synthesis phase. During the analysis phase, it generates the intermediate code, and during the synthesis phase, it synthesizes the intermediate code to an object code. So this is how the syllabus, what we are going to learn about the pass structure of the assemblers. So you have the very first, that is 2.1. You have about the elements of assembly programming, and the 2.2 you have about the simple assembly scheme that I have represented the program. And in the design part of two parts assemblers, I was been telling about analysis and synthesis phase of the assemblers, how it passes across the how a program scans and generate, and it look into its arrangement of different databases like symbol table, operation table, that is mnemonic code operation table, and literal table. So all these databases it manages during the synthesis phase, and the ultimate goal is to generate the object code, that is the machine code, where a machine understands. So I am here in the design of a two-pass assemblers. So that is how the syllabus of the second unit, once I have been told you about the syllabus of the second unit, and here we are in the next onwards. I may be telling about a single pass assemblers using the IBM PC. Particular example we will be knowing. So here in the analysis and the synthesis phase, we need to understand about the program. As I have told you about, this is how the program look like, an assembly language program. Today I'm going to show you about the full notes. How does it look? Because in the previous class I have shown you about the PPTs only. The PPTs, and PPTs, well, they are great. I have created like making the short note on the notes. So today I would like to show you about the notes also. You can see on the screen the notes which I have displayed in the form of the PDF. So I'll just highlight right from the beginning what we have studied. In assembly language, in the elements of assembly language programming, we have seen about the mnemonic operation codes, symbolic operations, symbolic operands, and declaration data, that is data declaration. Mnemonic operation means operations and operand, operator and operand, and data declaration. These are the elements of assembly language programming, and it is very simple, quite simple. And how is the format also, I will be telling you about in the every class. Label, opcode, operand, and number of operand. So I have been told you about the different examples also. What is this type of operand if it is used? This refers to the memory word of 5 word away from the word with an register called as AREA, and number of 5 is a displacement value, and if you give the say any value in the bracket, it represents the it implies the indexing with the register 4, and that is the operand address is obtained by adding the content of the 4 to the area of, that is register area. Your area is a register, and at the same time if you give some other representation, that is with the displacement value and the indexing mode, type of the addressing mode, and this is specification is a combination of the both, that is the displacement value also it should give, and it should also implies with the indexing mode specification. And after the evaluation, whatever the result is generating at this location counter is the value of that address. And simple assembly language, as I have told you about, we have the operation codes. Here I have come up with the list of operation codes for what type of type of operator we want to. Like for add, I was telling you about the code is 1, and for sub the operation code is 2, for alt the operation code is 3, and for MOR, that is CPU register. MOR is a CPU register, and the meaning of memory operand, it is a memory operand it gives. So MOR is nothing but the CPU register, and it has got the value operation of the MOR, or the operator MOR. Its value is 4, and move a memory to CPU register. Here we are moving from register to memory, and here we are moving from memory to CPU register. And comp is nothing but the set conditions code, and its code is 6. BC is nothing but the branch on condition, And as I was been telling you, we have the mathematical operators also, like add, mul, division. So here we have seen add is 1, sub is 2, mul is 3, multiply is 3, and div is 8. Div is 8. And the specifications like, say for example, the after the operator and operand we use like this. The meaning is same, like operand 1 is divided by operand 2. Operand 1 is divided by operand 2. It means divide the operand 1. Here it indicates the meaning. So next, another one operand we have here is operator, that is read. Read is having 9. Read is having 9. 9 is nothing but the instruction or the opcode value of read. Read is nothing but operator. And in front of that, the operand, we have here something like any n number of operands we can use, but here what it is reading, it is reading the input value of this operand to and print, echoing back the same value. So to echo back, the instruction code which is used is 10. So these all are the instruction codes which are used during the machine generation or the machine code generation, which are used during the machine code generation. And for this we need to understand about the instruction format. How is the instruction format? The instruction format, it can be 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, and so on, depending on the machine. The opcode or the target value, or the not only the target value or the machine code will be generated. Machine code will be generated. So these all I have explained you using the PPT slides. And move, what does it indicate? Move between memory word to registers, and move are, it is between the registers to memory. That is, the second operand is the source operand, and the first operand is the target operand. So these all are very common understanding which you have studied in the microprocessor also. So, and even in the class or in the previous class I have told you about that. So we have conditional code. BC, it takes the branch, it tests the conditions on the condition codes. And how is the statement? BC is nothing but branch on condition. What would be the condition? So here you can specify the conditions. What would be the condition? So here you can specify the condition. This is how the format to specify the condition. And also you can give the memory address. So we can see here what are the different types of the conditions codes that can be specified, like LT less than, then less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to, and any. So these are the conditional codes. And what are their, every instruction or every mnemonic has got the operation code. So the operation code is from 1 to 5. The code is from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the code is from 1 to 5. So these are the branch code instructions, like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So I was been telling you about these operation codes are useful in generating target code or the machine code. And those machine code, they depend on the machine type of they depend on the type of the host machine, how they are, what type they are. But well, every machine has got their own instruction format to execute the target code or the machine code. So first of all, the instruction, it starts by what is the signed, what is the instruction type, whether it is a signed or unsigned, and what is the opcode, What is the opcode, like whether add, sub, mul, or division, and the register, operand. So after opcode, anyhow operator and operand we have. And what is the memory operand? What is the memory operand? And this is how the instruction format, and using this instruction format it generates the machine code. Using this instruction format it generates the machine code. And the figure what I am going to show you about the assembly language. This assembly language is a sample example which we have seen in the previous class also. And this, using this example, same example it is. So we need to understand the among these set of program, or among this program, who are the imperative statement, who are the declarative statements, or who are the not only the declarative statements, who are the three types of statement data, storage statements. So we need to understand about the program. So this was the sample program, and I think again I am going deep into the program. So this was the sample program, and based on this sample program, how a machine generates the machine equivalent language. So assembly language and its equivalent machine language, how does it generates based on the instruction format, that we need to know it. How a machine will be, sorry, how a language will be label, opcode, that is mnemonic code, it's the memory operand. This what? Sorry, as the connection is lost. The connection has been lost. So I am checking for the connection. This is how the problem which I have told you about the forward reference. Sorry, the connection was lost. So in the forward reference, somewhere here, the using the L is nothing but our the operator, and operand is 1 and 5. 1 and 5, and A is located at having the literal values. So 5 and 4 is treated to be as the constant literal values, which are declared using the declare constants and declare storage. So these are treated to be as the literal values. These are treated to be as the literal values. So solution to the forward reference, it was using the back patching. It was using the back patching. So we have seen using the back patching. Yes, Saurabh, are you there? So we have seen the design general design procedure of the two pass onwards. The specify the problem, specify the data structures, specify the word. Define the format of the data structures, specify the algorithm. So we have seen different data structures also in the previous class, and in the past one, what does it have? Specify problem past one. The past one problems defines the symbol table and a literal table, and this is how to keep the track of the location counter, and it also remembers the values of the symbols, and also it also process some pseudo operations. Okay, so that is how. And in the past two, it generated directly, as we know, past two is for the generation of the program, object program. Pass one is the generation of the definition of the symbol to symbol tables and literal tables. Pass one, remember, pass one is for the generation or specifying the or construction of or collecting all the symbols from the program, and forming the symbol table and literal table. And pass 2 is for generating the object program. So how the object program, it lookups the values of the symbols and generates the instructions, and also generate the data of the literals, and also processes the pseudo operations. And in the step 2 of the data structure, that is how once again I will be showing you step 2 of the data structure. So this is how many just remember here the two pass assemblers we have to specify the problems in pass 1 and pass 2, and we have to specify the data structure, and they then define the format of the data structure, and define the format of the data structure. So data structure, we need to define different databases whatever is required, like say for example symbol table, literal table, and machine operation and pseudo operation table, and small table, literals tables, and their full table, and comma they used by used used by the past, used by past two. So used by past two. So that is how the step 2 is what? Step 2 is generating the data structures, and step 1 is nothing but the talking about the two pass assemblers. Step 2, two pass assemblers, in both the pass 1 and pass 2 we need to identify the problems, and in pass 1 we need to define the symbol tables and the literal tables, and in pass 2 we need to generate the object program. And in step 2 of the step 2 we need to formally specify different databases like machine operation table, and pseudo operation table, and symbol table, and literal table, and literal pool table. So we have seen in the previous class also the machine operation table
Hello, ma'am.
what are yes.
Ma'am, your voice is completely breaking.
Yeah, today network problem. Once the connection was lost, did you know?
Yeah, ma'am.
I think the voice is because connection is also losing. Uh, yeah, I know, but it is like that only today. I don't know how the network became. I mean, not network. The quality of the internet today is poor. Connection also is being losing. Now, is it breaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Now also?
Yes, ma'am. It is breaking and screen is also not.
Here one construction is also going as I'm staying here near the quarters in your college only. I think due to that some noises are disturbing. Now also? Hello? Even now? Today the internet connection is poor bit. Okay. In the last class, we have seen the different. I have told you about the different mnemonic operation tables. Different mnemonic operation table, how they are used in generating the target code. So, as this was the program, I have shown you about this program also. As this was the program, and in this program, where were the routines, where were the subroutine functions, and where were the who were the imperative statements and who are the declarative statements, who are the assembler directive statements. So that this is the first job of the mnemonic operation table. And in the next database, and this is the second step, this is the second step of construction of the database, that is data structure. Data structure of the pass to assembler. Translations, these translations directly now they are useful in generating the opcode. In the pass one, it generates the intermediate code. In pass one, it generates what? Intermediate code after analysis, after forming of the symbol table. After scanning, it generates what? It generates the intermediate code, and this intermediate code is fed by the pass2. It is useful for generating the target code. That target code, how does it does? The target code is does because of the mnemonic operation table and the process of pseudo table. So process of pseudo code, which is generating the target code, which is generating the target code of the pass to assembler. So here, who were the imperative statements? These were the simple imperative statements what is found in the program. And who were the pseudo operation tables? The pseudo operation tables were those who were in the subroutine program. Now here you can check the statement pseudo operation table. These are the contain the field of the mnemonic code, mnemonic opcode, class, and mnemonic information, that is about the subroutine of the program. So we have seen the subroutine of the program. It was at the start, it was at the end, and it was at the origin, I mean the literal origin, and it was for the origin of the program, and it was of the declaration storage. So these were the pseudo operation tables. Mainly it is highlighting for the subroutine of the program. So the mimic operation table and pseudo operation table, these are added, and these both databases are added and they are useful for generating the target table. Before that also we have another two tables, that is symbol table and literal table. Who were the symbols table? Whatever the symbols are used in the program. Let's say for example loop, next, last, a, back, b. These are the symbols. Sorry, these are the labels which are used in the program. Not only these, any, next, a, b. So these are the a, B, any, next. So these are nothing but the symbols which are used in the symbols can be at the label part also, and the symbols can also be at the operand part also. So those are collected, those are searched, those are looked up, and they are treated in a separate table, that is the symbol table. That is loop, next, last, a, back, b. So these are the symbol table. And this symbol table, what address specification they were situated in the location counter, and they are I mean in the symbol table, symbol table contains what is the index, what is the number of symbols and their address, and what is their length. So symbol table is an entry which contains the symbol names, field address, and their length. Some addresses can be directly determined, like say for example the first instruction in the program. And the next is of the literal table. The literal table, as I said, the literal table, when the literals are used when we cannot use directly to add some value with the register. So that time the literals are used. Literals are nothing but they are the values which are, and these values directly cannot take directly in the assemblers. So indirectly we need to declare one by using the declaration a constant or by using the declaration storage. So they are assigned to some other symbols and then the value is written. So to assign the value like 5, so I must take here something labeled 5. That 5 is declared in the forward reference saying as the declaration storage or declaration constant or declaration storage, and its address is also specified. Like say for example for this literal 5 to 11 211. So 211 is the literal 5, and this is the loop or this is the pool of the literal constants where the literals are there, Now initially only here the 211 was initialized at the little for 5, and this 5 somewhere here it is declared. Somewhere in the program it is declared as by using of table. Is after the literal table, we need to know and what the neatness is
Hello, madam. Hello.
yeah, tell.
Your voice is too much breaking, madam.
But here no some construction work is going on.
So, madam, can
What
we
shall we
conclude
do?
today? Conclude today's lecture, madam, due to network issue.
I should I should conclude.
Yes, madam.
Mhm. Wait, I will just once again reconnect it. Again, it's breaking. Shall I? I will stop and I will just try once again.
Okay,
Okay,
madam.
one minute. Mhm. Yes, is that again the same? Can we have a shorthand working?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am, it's too much breaking.
Now also,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
but I need to ask just call Jagdal sir to join. Sir, can you join my session as the students are saying that a lot of disturbance is there? Okay. Let us wait for sir. As he says, we will just take the action. I mean, I will just proceed as sir says. Sir, is there any breaking in my voice?
No, ma'am.
No,
No, it's clear to me.
but students were saying break of voice.
Sir, wait for 5
Hello?
minutes. Check.
Okay, okay, ma'am. You continue. I am here. You will see.
Yes, yes. So in the we have seen five different tables. That is, this is how for this program we have seen the five data structures. That is the different data structures for the past two. That is the mnemonic operation table and mnemonic operation code table, and also the pseudo operation table and symbol table, and also the literal table and pool table. So these all five tables are used for generating the target code. And these databases, what they will be doing, copy the source program input to the pass one and the location counter and the mnemonic operation table, which is having the data like mnemonic length and its binary machine code machine code. And also the we need to take the data of or the database of the pseudo operation table, that is mnemonic and action to be taken in the pass 2, and the separated by the pass 1 label and value. And these label or the register table indicates the registers which are currently specified using pseudo operation table, and what are their contents, and the little tables are prepared by the pass one. So this is how the pass two databases of the data structures. And this in the end, as I was saying, that pass one generates the intermediate code. The intermediate code consists of the set of instruction code units, and each unit consisting of the following three fields, that is the address, a representation of the mnemonic codes, and mnemonic opcode and representation of operands. And also the intermediate code can be the variant of 1 and variant of form 2 also. So in one variant, that is in the first form, the mnemonic field contains a pair of the form. That form is nothing but the statement class, like imperative class, assembler directive class, or it can also be the declaration storage. So it can be the three type of the statement of the assembly, any three type, and their code, and where the statement class can be one of the imperative statement or directive statement, or sorry, declaration statement, or the assembler directive. For the imperative statement, the code is the instruction. The code is instruction opcode in the machine language, and for declaration and assembler directive, code is an ordinal number within the class. Like say for example, AD and 01. Actually here I have typed ADD. Add is for, and it's what is its code? Code is 01, stands for assembler directive, and the number 1 which is the directive to start. So here in the variant 1, it just lookups in all the databases of the declaration statement, assembler directive statement, and imperative statements. And also, as I said, the condition codes whatever is appearing, and also the registers what they are appearing in the program. So it also sees all their codes and it remembers them, and it prepares itself for generating the operation code. So the first operand is represented by the single digit number, which is the code for the register or the condition code. And the second operand, which is the memory operand, is represented by a pair of form, that is the operand class or the code, and where the operand class is one of the CS, or it can be L, standing for constant, and symbol and literals. For a constant, the code field contains the internal representation of the constant itself. So the operand descriptor of the statement like start at 200 is C. C at 200, because start is treated to be here as always the constant. So it is having the pair of the code, that is pair of the class, that is the operand C is nothing but the constant, and which is starting at the 200 operand class, and code is at 200. For a symbol or the literal, the code field contains the ordinal number of the operand. Here there is a word which I have written, which is ordinal number of the operands entry in the symbol table, literal table. Jagdala sir? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
there is a disturbance, sir.
At one moment it was there, ma'am, but then it's clear now. For
Actually, here,
might be for
sir,
2 or 3 seconds there was a disturbance, but now it's clear. I think so. It's clear
sir,
to me.
uh, here some construction is going on, sir. Uh,
Okay,
they are banging something. That's what that time the disturbance is taking, I feel.
okay, ma'am. Continue. We can continue, ma'am. It's clear now.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And in variant 2, the difference from the variant 1 of the intermediate code, because in variant 2 symbols condition codes are there and the CPU registers are not processed here. So let us look into the variant 1 and variant 2 in a different, because whatever I have read, it may be something like uh, it may be something like not able to remember. So in variant 1, the imperative statement and declarative statement and assembler directive, all the statements contains the processed form, whereas here declaration language and the assembler directive statements contain the processed form, while for the imperative statements, operand field is processed only to identify only to identify the literal references. Here the main problem comes in only the identifying the forward references and the literal references. So So there is a extra work in pass 1 and here the extra work in pass 2. So simplifies the tasks in pass 2 and here simplifies the tasks in pass 1. Occupies more memory than the pass 2. Here it is memory utilization of the two passes gets better balanced. Gets the better balanced. So here everything is going in a reverse way in variant 1 and variant 2. So variant 1 is the codes of all the condition codes and the registers, and in the variant 2 it is all about the different databases. So here just little bit in opposite directions only we can imagine pass 1 data structures work area and pass 2 and its work area data structures, and here in variant 2 pass 1 data structure and work area and it is available with the memory utilization of the CPU, and here in pass 2 data structures work area. So this structure I have just lined here and here. So how it can be in variant 1 and variant 2. So it is little bit tough here to identify this. So I may take some video lecture to differentiate between the pass 1 and pass 2 and also the machine instruction format for this in the class also I have told you. So I may show you using the video lecture separately. I will just load the recorded one to for the construction of the instruction format. So pass one of assembler flowchart we shall see. And the pass one of the assembler flowchart how it is, as it is having the initializations of all the initials in the program from the initial instruction to and it also checks for the label. It search the machine operation code of the table. So it uses the get operator to get the instructions of the machine operation, that is opcode table, and get length of the instruction like 1 or 2, what is the length of the instruction. So that based on the length of the instructions of the machine operation table, their informations are taken and they are processed for having the information of the literal now it's a time to process for the literals, whatever the constants values are used in the program, so they are listed in the literal table. So it does using the, and now it has to update its location counter also. Once the location counter is updated for a particular line it is finished, again the location counter goes back to read the next line. Again the location counter goes back to read the next line of the program. So again the same process it does, but if the label is not there, it stores the label or if the label is found. If the label is found, it stores the label in the symbol table with its location counter. Here, if the pseudo operation table is found, what type of pseudo operation table, whether it is an imperative, whether it is a declarative, so it finds it and just detects them. So once it reaches up to the end of the program, it goes to the pass 2, else it determine the length of the data spaces which I have shown. It determines the operand, or it determines the length of the different statement. Then after determining the length of the different statement and their data spaces, so it processes to the location counter. And again this location counter, it after finishing the job of the finding out of the pairing of the data, what is the data, I mean type of the statement and what is its length. So this concludes that it is the end of that statements, and again it goes to the next line of the program. So next line of the program is using the location counter. So in pass two of the algorithm, the as it initializes, as it reads the line or the statement of the intermediate code, it searches for the, again as we have seen, both the pass 1 and pass 2, they take the data from the symbol table. If you observe this gives you the broad idea how it is taking the informations. So as in the analysis phase, it also takes the informations from the symbol table and it makes it ready to for the synthesizes phase, and it generates the target program. And this target program also, to produce the target program, it also takes the necessary information, necessary requirement from the data, from the table, that is the mnemonic operation table. So it produces the necessary synthesizers. So in the past algorithm also it is happening the same what we have seen. So it takes the pseudo operation table and the informations, and also it searches, both are clubbed, both are added, and it is both are added in the sense the pseudo operation table and the mnemonic operation table get the informations, and it identifies their length, type, and what is the binary code of that instruction, and evaluate the operand expression by searching the values of the symbols. So now it is a time to assemble together the parts of the instructions and update the location counter to the next location, and in this way it generates uh, it generates for the next line also, the next line to identify the next intermediate code. And if they are found, if they are found in the sense, here only I should have told first only, if the pseudo operation table are found, and it also detects what type or how is the conversions, everything, it indicate the its base register, or it indicates the or there is an unavailability of the base register. So it detects all the pseudo informations, and it reminds the space, and it makes it ready for the target machine, that is the target program. And in this way they both of them have to come to an have to after determining the length of the data space, it has to detect the next location counter. So this next location counter again goes for the next line of the program, that is the intermediate code. In the past two we are checking for the intermediate code, and in the past one the source program. So if the errors are reporting in the past one, so listing an error in the pass one, in the first pass, has the advantage that the source program need not to be preserved till the pass two. So but listing produced in pass one can only report certain errors, not all. From the below program, the error is detected at the statement 9 and 21. So you need to remember so it was very well understood, if we have the chalk and book, so 9 and 21, so the errors are here. So 9 and 21, we actually here 8 9 we don't have. That's what the error is detected here. So therefore the 9 and the statement detected at 9 and 21 have the error. The statement gives the invalid opcode. So once if I publish these notes, so you can go through that, because coming and going back, going back, you may not be able to process the program. So once I publish these notes, so you can see how the program is and what type of error it can generate. So these are the errors in the program where at 200. Hello, hello. I think noise is there, no? Hello, hello. Anybody? Pranesh, Mukund,
Yes, madam.
Pranesh, and
Yes, madam.
noise is there, no?
Noise is
Yes.
also, and
Again they
your
start.
voice is also breaking.
Yeah, again they started hitting. Some banging, some work is going on. Okay, I will start the attendance. But Jagdal sir told to continue, no?
Madam, that time your voice is not breaking.
Now again they started doing the this work, labor work they are doing here. So the noise is that. Hope the past one and past two may not be that much understandable. It was something like we require some board. In that board, first I need to write the program. Then I need to tell about its analysis of the past one and analysis of the past two, and how does it synthesizes the past one and how does it synthesizes the past two, and uh, they generate the machine code. The ultimate goal here is to generate the machine code. Okay, machine code. So how the machine code is generated, that is very important. So here briefly once again I will be telling. In the past one, anyhow the pass 1 gives you the intermediate code and the pass 2 gives you the target code, that is the machine code. Pass 1, it starts building the databases. It start building the databases like symbol table or machine operation table, that is mnemonic operation table and pseudo operation table, and also the literal table, literal pool table, and symbol table. So these 5 tables are built. After building your 5 tables, now with these tables it starts generating the intermediate code, which is not a standardized code. So that code, it is dependent on the machine instruction. So the machine instruction, as I said, it can be the different form, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. Based on these different forms, the machine instruction codes are, the object codes are generated. So in the past one, only the databases till up to there it constructs, and it also sorts what type of the statement and what is its length. What type of the statement? Like 3 type of the statement there are: imperative statement, assembler directive statement, and declaration statements. So it starts identifying them, 3 types of statements in the first pass. And also it keeps the data very systematically, like based on the what type data, based on the what type of statement, and also what is the length. And once the location counter comes to know what is its address, and it start generating the code, machine code. It start generating the machine code, and I have told you how does it generates the machine code. It generates the machine code based on the type of the instruction. As for example, add, sub, mul, division, I have shown you so many instruction codes for those things. So depending on what type of statement is there, what type of statement, if the statement is like add a register with some value, add register with some value, so with some value directly it cannot take, because because in assembler that facility is not there. So to have a direct value we need to go with the declaration statement. So again a forward reference is used. A forward reference is used to check what is the value, so that what is the value, so that in the forward reference, so that add opcode or add operator is adding a register with some value. So matching is done, and again the value is encountered and added. And to add this, of course the opcode is 01. So 01 is used in generating the 01 with its operand address is used in generating the machine code. So this is how, and this directly the machine code is generated in the past two. Is generated in the past two. Machine code is generated because of the mnemonic operation code plus the pseudo operation code. So both are added and generated the machine machine operation or machine code or the target code. So in pass one it is generating intermediate code, and in pass two it is generating the target code. So during this period, both are helping each other only, because it cannot start pass 2 directly and the pass 1 cannot be started directly. Whatever the pass 1 is giving, whatever the pass 1 is generated, the past one there may be something which it has left like literal table, and in past one there may be something it has left some index register or adding of some statement it might have left. So in past one also there are the chances of generating the errors. So those errors again they are rectified in the past two. So past two final touch up will be there, where it checks all the literal table and start generating the final object code, that is the machine code. So it is very tough to understand without a pen and paper and without drawing, sorry, without having a program simultaneously. There should be a program, there should be simultaneously what it does in pass one and simultaneously what it does in pass two, and how does it generates the how does it generates the object code. So it's very tough to understand here, but still because back going of the slide again showing that this is what the program and this is what we are doing for pass one and this is what we are doing for pass two. It's little bit tough to analyze all the three cases at a time. There should be a program, there should be a pass one algorithm, there should be a pass two algorithm. In pass one algorithm what it produces, in pass two algorithm what does it produces. So these things we need to understand here. How is it is generating a machine code, final target, how it is generating a machine code. So once if I produce you the notes,
Hello, ma'am.
one, tell.
Your screen were not visible. Now it's your screen is not visible now. Slides are not visible.
No. Actually, slides I have not shown. Here I have produced like that only. I have told you about the concept, because in slides again I need to go back what is the program which we are referring, and what type of error is generated in the pass one, and what type of error is generated in what type of error is cleared in the pass two. So it is very tough to show all the three simultaneous cases. Pass one there should be a program, assembly program, pass one and pass two. So this is how the translation goes for generating the operation code. Ultimate goal in the assembly language, in assemblers, what it is, the assemblers, it has to show you the operation code. It has to show you the operation code or the machine code or the object code. How how the object code or the how the object code or the machine code is generated. Machine code is generated as the source program. It takes, it does the pre-processing, it does the compilation, and after the compilation it gives to the assembler, and assembler produces the machine code. This part we need to understand, and for this understanding only the assembler has two passes, two translations, that is pass 1 translation and pass 2 translations, pass 1 and pass 2 translations. So we need to understand here pass 1 and pass 2 in the assemblers. Hope the class is not that much effective because it requires really something like three simultaneous cases we need to solve here. Like there should be assembly program, and there should be something like pass 1 what is happening and pass 2 what is happening. For this separately I'll post a recorded video. I will take one example and I will show you how the pass 1 does and how the pass 2 does, so that you can understand the program of assembly language, what the pass 1 is happening, what the pass 2 is happening. This is all about the assemblers of data, assemblers of passes, that is pass 1 and pass 2. So here I have a notes which exactly of the textbook I have prepared, and I have just sorted, and later again I have converted it to PDF. Not full I have taken, just I have typed personally some notes, and wherever it is necessary I have deleted. And here this exercise we need to follow it very carefully. In this given program the littles are 5 and 1 are added in the little pool. So there are many more exercises. So how those exercises of the assemblers, they are we need to become very familiar for those exercises. So this exercise also I will solve a recorded video. I will solve this exercise using a recorded video, and one video I will just show you about the instruction format, and one video in that I will present about the pass 1 and pass 2, and the another video I will just solve about the assembler exercise questions. So totally 3 videos I will just upload before finishing of the second unit. So in the next class we may study about 2.4, which is about the single pass assembler for IBM PC. Okay. Before that, I think today's class was bit. I want to just conclude now because it is showing very disturbance. And today's class was bit quite disturbing, and I feel very sorry for that. And thank you for telling me that the class is getting disturbed and the voice is breaking. Otherwise, I was just continuing like that only. I think because here the work is going on, so that noise disturbance is breaking my voice here. So sorry for that. Can you give me your attendances? 1,
Present.
2, 3,
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, roll number
4.
2 present.
4 present,
Okay,
ma'am.
please. But be very attentive. Anyhow, I'm slow, not telling. I'm telling very slow. Please don't back patching. Don't go back. Okay. So 5,
Present, ma'am.
6,
Present, ma'am.
7,
Present, ma'am.
8,
Present, ma'am.
9, 10,
Present, ma'am.
11,
Present, ma'am.
12,
Present, ma'am.
13,
Present, ma'am.
14,
Present, ma'am.
15,
Present, ma'am.
16,
Present, ma'am.
17, 18,
Present, ma'am.
19,
Present, ma'am.
20, 21,
Present.
22,
Present, ma'am.
23, 24.
23 present, ma'am.
Okay. If I be fast, I think you cannot catch. 24,
Present.
25,
Present, ma'am.
26, 27,
27 present, ma'am.
28,
28. Present, ma'am.
29,
Yes, ma'am.
30, 31,
Present, ma'am.
32, 33.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Oh, 34.
33, ma'am.
Okay. 34, 35,
Yes, ma'am.
36,
Present, ma'am.
37, 38, 39,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
40,
Yes, ma'am.
41,
Present, ma'am.
42, 43,
Present, ma'am.
44,
Present, ma'am.
45, 46, 47,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. 47.
48, 49,
Present, ma'am.
50,
Present, ma'am.
51,
Present, ma'am.
52,
Yes, ma'am.
53,
Present.
54,
Present.
55,
Present.
56,
Present.
57.
Present.
Only same Yogesh is telling twice. Present, present. Why Yogesh?
Yes, ma'am.
You are giving proxy attendance.
Yes, ma'am.
You are telling twice attendance.
No, ma'am.
56,
No.
57,
Present, ma'am.
58,
Present, ma'am.
58,
Present, ma'am.
59,
Present, ma'am.
60,
Present, ma'am.
61, 62, 63,
Present, ma'am.
64, 65,
Present.
66,
Present.
67,
Present.
68,
Present.
69,
Present.
70.
Present.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes?
Hello, ma'am. Roll number 26 present,
Ah,
ma'am.
26. Yeah.
Number 20 present. Ma'am. Roll number 42 is present.
42.
Ma'am, yes, yes.
Any other?
Ma'am, roll number 30
Ma'am,
is also present. 30.
Okay.
Ma'am, 37.
Next. Huh.
30.
Ma'am, please repeat the absent
Any
roll
other?
numbers.
Huh?
Please repeat the absent roll numbers.
9, 17, 32, 34, 57, 64.
Ma'am, 57 is present.
57 is present. Okay. 64. Can anybody tell who is absent now? 9,
32
17,
also present.
32 is absent.
Ma'am, hello ma'am. 32 is
Hmm.
present, but due to network issue, she unable to give attendance. I think so. She dropped
Okay.
message in chat
34.
box.
34. 34, 64.
Ma'am, 20 present.
Huh? Which number?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, 32 present.
Yeah, okay, I have marked.
Hello.
And 74 students
Yes,
are
ma'am.
absent. As the login was only 61, 63. So as 7 absentees should be there. Proxy people are giving a. Okay, fine. Thank you all. And it was bit quite disturbing. The class was not that much effective, I feel. Okay. Such disturbance, if it is there in the next class, here won't be connected. And just I will get the some details. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Any doubts in that test? So as I said, test next time onwards it will be in the quiz form as other lectures how they are doing. I think in the class Pranesh and their friends have suggested me like other how they are doing only 10 questions in the quiz. Is that okay, Pranesh? Pranesh?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Next time onwards the quiz will be of like others only. 10 M10 will be treated as direct 10 marks. Further, I will come up with the same questions, not I mean like same pattern. Okay, thank you. And one more, please write your assignments. Okay. As in then you submit some 5 questions, whatever the questions which I have given among 20 questions. Please submit 5 questions. Take snapshots of the PDF and post to me. Is that clear? Inform everybody. Pranesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Pranesh? Thank you.